Hey, what's up everybody? I like throwing things. I'm also J Moss, and this is not a mix tip. This is my first product review, and it's not even of this product. We're going to do a review of the emulation of this product. So the mad scientists over at Neural DSP made an emulation of this being probably one of my favorite and definitely a go-to bass distortion pedal. This is the Tubes B7k analog bass preamp. So while this is great to have for tracking, it's great to have for live, a lot of times I'm getting a ton of mix work in. And working on people's mixes, if I have an opportunity to apply my bass distortion, have it sound up to snuff, and have the ability to pull it back if they say, hey, this part's a little too distorted, or hey, can we really go hard here? I won't have to set up my reamp again. I won't have to run it through the pedal again. I can actually figure it out in the box. It's way more flexible. And instead of having one, now I have like infinity of them. So hopefully this thing measures up and we get some great sounds out of it. Maybe we'll try it on a few different sources, but this is a great way for everyone out there to check this out. And a great way for me to keep providing content to the people. Hey, look, it's me. I'm an influencer, except not really. Typically the way these things go is it's not an absolute virtual one-to-one match, but I don't need it to be exactly the same. I just need it to sound awesome. So why don't we find out if it sounds awesome? That would be awesome. What I just said was not awesome, no. Okay, here we go. This is the plugin. What I did is I just grabbed some drums from a session from a band called Harbors, and then I grabbed some bass DI. I just made this up right now, so please don't criticize the song. Or criticize it, who cares? And then actually when you open up the plugin, it's going to be on low, probably to preserve DSP. But if your computer can handle it, or if the session is not too heavy or whatever, I'd obviously just put it to high. I'm just going to start turning knobs, and you guys can kind of just hear it in real time and see what it sounds like. And I'm going to kind of find out what it sounds like with you. So this is obviously a blend, 50% blend of the natural and a 50% blend of the DI, just so you know what the DI sounds like before we get too deep here. Yeah, sounds really good already. Okay, so as I'm playing around with this, I'm noticing a few things. This is cool. I always had the low. I have all these switches on my pedal, but I don't think I ever knew exactly what the frequencies were. I don't think they're listed on the pedal. I can check. Hello, pedal. Oh. Actually, I don't have these switches on my version. I just have these switches. So these are new to me, and they're really useful. Looks like the center of your low mids is going to be 1K. Up here is 500 hertz. And let's like blast this so you can hear it. That's 500. This is 1K. Woo! And this is what is that? 260? 260 hertz. I like that one. And why don't we bring up an instance of FabFilter too, so we can kind of see what's going on. Let's make both of these fit and see, like bass, they don't have the frequencies listed, but we can kind of see here what it's doing. Looks like it might be a shelf. Sounds really deep though. I almost always use these pedals with a blend all the way up. Some people like the sound of the DI sort of poking through. I've never been a huge fan of it, maybe in certain situations, but I just kind of like to put the pedal on and then not blend like the not blend the distorted stuff with the DI stuff. I'd rather just turn it on and then use the drive and stuff to figure out how much distortion I want. And obviously I want all the distortion all the time, so that's just where this will live now. All right, let's play with the high mids. Looks like, is that 1.5? Yeah, okay, cool. So 1.5, 3K, and then 760. So there's some overlap in the bands here, which is probably useful. 3K is a common boost spot depending on which mic and which amp I'm using. Yeah, it might be a little harsh for me on this. The only thing, you know, I don't know if this comes in on the pedal this way too, or through the speaker, that I would do if I was mixing this would be to, I don't think we need like any of this. Let's see. That seems to round the digital edges nicely. Anyway, that's just something I would probably do. I'm not going to leave it on because you guys probably just want to hear the plugin like outright. And we can check out this VDU one too. Oh, cool. Does it carry over all the settings? That's nice. So I can just sort of hear the difference between the two. Wow, okay, obviously way, way more mid-range, like way less modern. No shock there, says vintage right here. Yeah, but this is actually pretty cool. I mean, that's more of this stuff than I would normally do, but... This is cool. I've never played with this pedal before, and I like it. It's got a really cool breakup. This grunt switch seems to add a ton of distortion. I want to see the difference. I think when you put it up, you get more sub bass. Let's check that. Okay, so about there. Nope, it's about the same. They do definitely sound different though. I like it down, but both sound good. This is kind of bumming me out, this 2K thing. I wonder if we can attenuate that here. If we go to 1.5K. This is kind of our closest frequency. What's this button do? Oh, it makes it mini. That's adorable. Wow. Is that like laptop version? Look how cute you are. All right, non-mini. And an unlinked EQ, does that mean if I turn this and then I go here? Okay, maybe this is what retains the settings between the two. Okay, test that. Unlink, unlinked, switch, link, switch back. Yep. That's what that does. Yeah, I think it's sounding really cool. And I guess just because we have it up, what happens if we put bass distortion pedal on drums? This will be stupid. Darkglass. Drums. It's actually sick. Like, what's up? Intro or bridge of a song where you just toss this on. Like, dude, this is like every band's lo-fi intro dream. That sounds even better. I bet this is actually awesome on vocals too. I'm gonna try that on a session sometime, because like the character and the breakup of the distortion is really good. So I bet you could find a lot of uses for it, like some weird like layered clean parts on guitar. I don't know. I think it's a win. So with no further ado, I hope you enjoyed sort of getting a quick little walkthrough on this plugin. It's really cool.